Form 2 End of Term Revision Worksheet. Question 1. Question 1 asks you just to solve the following. So, minus 21 divided by minus 7 is minus 3. Negative divided by positive is a negative. Minus multiplied by minus will give us positive 6. Minus 7 minus 2, same signs add, different signs subtract, same signs keep the sign. So we get minus 9. Same signs add, different signs subtract, so we subtract. Same signs keep the signs, different keep the larger, so we get minus 6. And minus 2 by minus 2, minus 2 squared is minus 2 multiplied by minus 2, which will give us a positive 4. Next, we have to write an expression for the following. So y less than 5 means that we are going to take 5 and minus y, because it will be y less than the 5. X increased by 6, we're going to take the x and increase it by 6. And then we have 7 added to the product of d and 3. So d and 3 would be 3 by d. 3a. We have x plus 3 and we want to substitute x equal minus 5. So where we see x, we're going to replace it with minus 5. So we'll get minus 5 plus 3, which will give us minus 2. 3b. 45 over y, and we have that y is equal to 9. So we're going to replace the y with 9. So we get 45 over 9 is equal to 5. 3c. We have t over 3 minus 5, and that should be t is equal to 21. So we'll have 21 over 3 minus 5, which gives us 7 minus 5, which gives us 2. 3d. p cubed, and they tell us that p is equal to minus 3. So that gives us minus 3 cubed, which is minus 3 multiplied by minus 3 multiplied by minus 3. And that gives us minus 3 by minus 3 gives us positive 9. So that gives us minus 27. 4a. 5p plus 7p, and that will give us 12p. 4b. We can only add the like terms in 4b, so we see one xy term and we don't see any more, so that will remain 5xy. And then we add the like x's. So 7x plus 8x gives us 15, and 15 take away 15 is 0. So our final answer is 5xy. C. Let's see where the like terms are. We have 5st cubed, we have 7st cubed, we have minus 3st cubed, and we have another minus 2st cubed. So 5 plus 7 is 12. 12 take away 3 is 9, and 9 take away 2 is 7. So we will get 7st cubed, and then we just left with our 4s squared. Please note that we are adding, so the st cubed remains st cubed. We are not multiplying. Only when we multiply do we change the powers. And d, we expand the bracket, so we multiply everything that's outside the bracket by inside the bracket. So, and we be careful with our minus signs. So we get 6t minus 12 minus 3t plus 15, because minus 3 by minus 5 is positive 15. We then add the like terms, so 6t minus 3t gives us 3t, and minus 12 plus 15 gives us a positive 3. Okay, so 5a, multiply the numbers, then we multiply the letters. As we are multiplying, we will be changing the powers. 2 multiplied by 5 is 10. And d multiplied by d to the power 7, or 1 is understood here, so we will have 8 d's in total, so it will be d to the power of 8. And multiply the numbers, multiply the letters. 2 by 8 is 16. A to the power 1 by A to the power 3 is A to the power 4. B to the power 4 by B to the power 1 is B to the power of 5. Number 6A. P will cancel with P and we'll be left with 8. Number 6B. 3 into 3, 1. 3 into 15, 5. If we have 5 x's on top and 3 x's below, we'll be left with 2 x's on top, and y will cancel with y, and we'll have nothing below. So it will just be 5x squared. Number 6C, we bring the unhappy people downstairs. So we get 7, P5, P8. There are no unhappy people downstairs. So it remains that 7 into 7, 1, 7 into 14, 2. So we get 2 over, and we'll end up with 5 p's plus 8 more p's, which will give us p to the power of 13. Okay, 7a. So we deal with the numbers and then we deal with the letters. So 3 into 3, 1, 3 into 6, 2. So we'll end up with 5 over 2, and now we deal with the letters. We have 2 f's on top and we have 9 below, so we'll end up with 7 f's below. So our final answer will be 5 over 2f to the power of 7. 7b. Deal with the numbers and then we deal with the letters. So 2 by 5 is 10, 10 by 2 is 20. We have c to the minus 3 by c to the 5 by c to the 2. We add the powers. So minus 3 plus 5 is 2, 2 plus 2 is 4. So we get c to the power of 4. Then for 7c, everybody's happy. There are no negatives to move downstairs or upstairs. So we deal with the numbers, then we deal with the letters. 3 into 3, 1, 3 into 6, 2. 2 by 2, 4. Let's simplify the numerator first. So x by x to the power 7 will give us x to the power of 8. Y to the 4 by y to the 6 will give us y to the 10 as we add the powers. And z to the 3 by z to the 1 will give us z to the 4. Then divide that by x to the power of 1, y to the power of 5, z to the power of 7. So we have 8 x's on top and 1 below, so we'll end up with x to the power of 7. We have 5 y's below and 10 on top, so we'll end up with 5 y's on top. And we have 4 z's on top and 7 z's below, so we'll end up with 3 z's below. And that will be our answer for 7c. For number 8, we get 3 squared, which is 9, and y to the power of 5 squared, which is y to the power of 10. We deal with the numbers, then we deal with the letters. 5 to the power 3 is 125, right? Because 5 by 5 by 5 is 125. And we have y squared that we're going to cube. So we have 3 sets of y squared, which will give us y to the power of 6. Right? Multiply the powers. Okay, so let's look at number 9. We're going to solve the following equations. From number 9, number 10, 11, and 12, please make sure that your statement is very clear. 9, 10, 11, and 12, make sure your statement is very clear. Okay, 9a. So 9a has 5 minus 4k equal to minus 3. We'll minus 5 from both sides, and that will give us minus 4k is equal to minus 8. We divide both sides by minus 4, and we'll get that k is equal to 2. 9b. For 9b, we have 7 plus 3t equal 1. We minus 7 from both sides. So we'll get that 3t is equal to minus 6. We divide both sides by 3, so we'll get that t is equal to minus 2. 9c. M over 2 plus 3 is equal to 8. So we minus 3 from both sides, and we'll get that m over 2 is equal to 5. Then we multiply both sides by 2, and we'll get that m is equal to 10. 9d is minus 6 is equal to 3 by y minus 6. There's several ways of working this. I will multiply the 3 by both terms in here, and I will get 3y minus 18. Being careful with my minus signs. The minus 6 just comes down. So I will now add 18 to both sides. So I will get that 12 is equal to 3y. Divide both sides by 3, and I will then get that y is equal to 4. 10a minus 15 over m is equal to 3. So we can multiply both sides by m. So we get minus 15 is equal to 3m, and now I divide both sides by 3. So I will get that m is equal to minus 5. Okay. I multiply both sides by m to get m out of the denominator. (10b) d plus 5 over minus 2 equal minus 6. I multiply, since everything is over minus 2, everything is over minus 2, I multiply both sides by minus 2. So I will get minus 2, minus 2 will cancel minus 2, and I'll get that d plus 5 is equal to positive 12. I will then minus 5 from both sides, and I will get that d is equal to 7. Number 11a. So 11a, 4 into x minus 3 plus 7 equal minus 1. So I can expand the bracket, being careful with my signs. So I get 4x minus 12 plus 7 equal minus 1. I simplify, so I get that 4x minus 5 is equal to minus 1. So now I will add 5 to both sides. So I will get that 4x is equal to 4. I divide both sides by 4, so I will get that x is equal to 1. (11c) 2x minus 10 equal 10x plus 3. So I multiply, so I will get 2x minus 20 is equal to 10x plus 30. So I will add 20 to both sides, and that will give me that 2x is equal to 10x plus 50. I want to get the unknown on one side, so I will minus 10x from this side and minus 10x from this side. So I get minus 8x is equal to 50. I divide both sides by minus 8, and I will get that x is equal to minus 6 1/4. 11D. 5/15 minus 10n is equal to 6/minus 13n minus 2. So we have two fractions with an equal sign in between. So we know when we have two fractions with an equal sign in between, we cross multiply. So this numerator will multiply by this denominator, and this denominator will multiply by this numerator. So that will give us 5 by minus 13n minus 2 is equal to 6 by 15 minus 10n. So we expand the brackets. 5 by minus 13 gives us minus 65n, and 5 by minus 2 gives us minus 10. 6 by 15 gives us 90, and 6 by 10 gives us 60n. We will add 10 to both sides so that we end up with constants on one side. So that's minus 65n is equal to 100 minus 60n. I only want unknowns on one side, so I will add 60n to this side and add 60n to this side, and that will give me minus 5n is equal to 100. I divide both sides by minus 5, and I get that n is equal to minus 20. Alright, number 12. If x12a, x squared is equal to 25, then x is equal to the square root of 25, which will be plus 5 or minus 5. B, if the square root of y is equal to 7, then y is equal to 7 squared, which is 49. C, if the square root of d is equal to 3/5, then d is equal to 3/5 squared, which will be square the numerator and square the denominator, 9/25. And d, if t squared is equal to 16/121, then t is equal to the square root of 16/121, which means the square root the numerator and square root the denominator. So we get 4/11. Please make sure to revise thoroughly and to make sure you put proper statement in your exams. Be careful with all negatives and positives, and for squares remember to put plus or minus. So this answer here for t should have been plus 4/11 or minus 4/11. Best of luck in your exams.